One day, a big storm came. The wind was strong, and the rain was heavy. The trees shook, and the windows rattled. The storm lasted all night. People stayed inside their homes. They were scared because the storm was very strong. In the morning, the storm stopped. The sun came out, but the streets were messy. There were broken branches everywhere. Some houses had broken windows. The gardens were full of leaves and dirt. The children looked outside and saw the mess. "Look at the street," said one child. "It is dirty and broken." Another child nodded and said, "We should help. We should clean the street." The children agreed. They wanted to help their neighborhood. They wanted to make it clean again. The children went outside. They met in the park. The park was also dirty. There were leaves, branches, and mud everywhere. The playground was wet, and the swings were broken. One child said, "Let's start here. We can clean the park first." The children went outside. They met in the park. The park was also dirty. There were leaves, branches, and mud everywhere. The playground was wet, and the swings were broken. One child said, "Let's start here. We can clean the park first." The other children agreed. They picked up sticks and branches. They collected the leaves and put them in bags. Some children fixed the swings. They worked together. They laughed and talked while they worked. A little girl said, "It feels good to help. The park will be nice again." The other children smiled. They felt happy because they were helping. The park was looking better. After the park was clean, the children moved to the street. They picked up the branches on the road. They put the branches in a big pile. They swept the sidewalks. One boy looked at the broken windows. He said, "The windows are broken. We cannot fix them, but we can help the people." The children knocked on doors. They asked the people, "Do you need help?" Some people said, "Yes, we need help to clean." The children helped sweep the front of houses. They helped clean the gardens. They worked all morning. The children were tired, but they were happy. A woman came outside and said, "Thank you, children. You are helping us so much." The children smiled. They were proud. One child said, "It is good when we work together. We can do many things." The others agreed. Working together was fun and helpful. They made their neighborhood nice again. The street looked clean, and the park looked good. After cleaning, the children sat down. They rested in the park. One child said, "This was a big storm. But now, everything is better." Another child said, "Yes, it is better. We worked hard, and we helped." The sun was high in the sky. The children felt warm and happy. They knew they did something good. They helped their neighborhood, and they learned that working together was important. The children looked at each other. One child said, "If there is another storm, we will help again." The others agreed. They knew that helping was important. They knew that being kind was important, too. The children promised to always help each other. They promised to help their neighbors, too. The day ended, and the children went home. Their parents were proud of them. They said, "Good job. You helped everyone." The children smiled. They were tired, but they felt proud. They had cleaned their street. They had helped their neighbors. And they had learned a big lesson. Helping is good. Working together is good. The storm was scary, but the children were brave. They faced the mess, and they fixed it. They made their neighborhood better, and they made new friends, too. From that day, the children always helped each other. When the street was dirty, they cleaned it. When a neighbor needed help, they helped. The neighborhood was a happy place because the children cared. The storm was gone, but the lesson stayed. The children learned that even a big storm can be fixed with kindness. The end of the storm was the start of something new. It was the start of friendship and teamwork. Every day after the storm, the children played in the park. They remembered the storm, but they were not scared anymore. They knew that no storm was too big. Together, they could fix anything. The sun shined, and the children played. They laughed and ran. Their neighborhood was clean, and their hearts were full of joy. The storm was over, but the good things stayed. This is how the children learned about helping. This is how they learned about working together. And this is how they made their world a better place. And every time a storm came, the children were ready. They knew what to do. They knew they could help. Because helping each other is the best thing of all.